must take special care in the way that they assemble long trains, and that's especially the case with trains that have a mix of different types of cars. A top supplier of digital devices for U.S. prisons is launching a new program to help incarcerated individuals earn a high school diploma by using the company's tablets. Advocates say the expansion in virtual education could hold promise for inmates, many of whom lack basic literacy skills. Digital devices can help prisons continue offering programming even when volunteers can't enter, such as during security lockdowns, but some advocates warn shortcomings with prison technology remain. And a bipartisan group of lawmakers on Tuesday introduced legislation that would prohibit political campaigns and outside political groups from using artificial intelligence to misrepresent the views of their rivals by pretending to be them. The legislation was introduced as Congress has failed to regulate the fast-evolving technology, and experts warn it threatens to overwhelm voters with misinformation. Lawmakers say the bill would give the Federal Election Commission the power to regulate the use of artificial intelligence in elections in the same way it has regulated other political misrepresentation for decades. Representative Brian Fitzpatrick, a Pennsylvania Republican, and Democratic Representative Adam Schiff of California are among those who are sponsoring the bill.
Here's the Beaver County forecast on 95.7 and 99.3 FM. Along with 1230 WBVP, 1460 WMBA, and streaming at beavercountyradio.com.
Mostly cloudy today. We may see some showers through mid-morning and again in the afternoon. We'll reach a high near 77. Cloudy tonight will drop down to a low around 59. Mostly sunny tomorrow. Look for a high of 81 and an overnight low of 57. Sunshine on Friday will reach a high of 83 and a low of 58. And another beautiful sunny day in the forecast for Saturday. We'll see highs near 82 and a low around 60. I'm Lisa Marie with your Beaver County weather.
On this Wednesday, September the 18th at 10 minutes past 10, we've got a temperature of 69 degrees with partly sunny skies and some very light rain in Beaver County. That's news. I'm Curtis Walsh on 99.3 FM and AM 1230 WBVP, also streaming at beavercountyradio.com.
Teleforum is on the air on Beaver County Radio, 99.3 FM and 1230 WBVP. The show is presented by East Rochester and Tusca Shop and Saves. And now, here is the host of the show, Eddie Crow.
It is Teleforum. It's the second hour. Thank you. The first hour was spectacular for a number of reasons. Dale Reckless was my guest. Dr. Hobazal was his guest. He ran the show. I just sat here and learned stuff. And I have optimism that that's going to continue because Dave and Tracy just rolled in from Pennsylvania Hot Rods.
Hey.
And how you doing, man?
Oh,
good to see you, Dave.
I am spectacular now that I'm here with you.
Well, sure. You're only human. I'm going to make sure everybody sees the glee in your eye.
You're my favorite. You're my favorite. You're my favorite.
You're my favorite what? That could turn dark.
Let's leave it at that.
It's always a pleasure being on your show.
Why are you messing with the camera?
Because I want everyone to see your face. Thank you, Tracy.
We're on the same page.
How's that? I just waved at the camera.
Tracy, if I just ask questions of you, will you translate them for him? Dave Rodenbaugh is here, PA. This week, this is number 4 on Cruizin on the Ridge, right?
Number 5.
Is it number 5?
This is our last. This is the grand finale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The grand finale, September 21st. Saturday coming up. Yes, it's the end of summer.
From noon to 4.
From noon to 4 at 4301 Dutch Ridge.
And you know this better than most. People show up before that.
Oh, yes.
And people stay later. So,
oh, yes.
All right. Well, since it's the 5th in the series, how's it gone this year? Seems like it's gone all right.
We've had very good success,
Yep.
I think.
We've had over 100 cars at every cruise.
Easily.
Do you know
no
how many,
rain?
Do you know? No, it hasn't. It was supposed to rain once.
Yep, we had a little
and it didn't even
chance.
rain.
That was August. Yeah.
The
That was the last one.
How many people do you know this have all of the dash plaques, because if you've got all the 4 dash plaques, you're up for
all
serious.
5. You have to have all 5, so you have to show up for this one too.
Well, no, I understand
So
that.
that's 1, 2,
when
3,
you
4,
get
5.
here.
So that's 5. Eddie, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count your fingers.
We're going to have all 5 dash packs. If you come to our tent, then you will get a chance to win a 301-piece Pittsburgh tool set,
Oh,
a
nice.
3-drawer steel tool bin, and a kneeling pad, and then cut-resistant gloves.
So for the first time in years, somebody is going to have every socket in the set.
Yes.
That's right. And a 10 millimeter.
And
Their 10 millimeter will not be missing.
So it's really nice because it's a good starter set. If you don't have anything, if you're missing some stuff, this will be great. But yeah, you need all 5 dash plaques. So we are offering 1 full set up for raffle during our Chinese. We have our chance raffle baskets up front. So if you come up, you don't have any, or you're missing one, that's your second chance to try it to get in. Just come up to the Pennsylvania Hot Rod tent. We'll give you a ticket when we see all 5 of your dash plaques, and you'll be entered to win.
Dave and Tracy from Pennsylvania Hot Rods are my guests. Is this how it works? Is this how it works? Dave and I try and start to talk, and then
we
Tracy
fool around
just
and then
goes.
So here's the thing. So if it was just left to me and you,
Oh, no.
nothing would get done about. Nothing would be talked about.
Nobody in this.
So Tracy's the one that has to. You said that the last ones that were in here were steering the ship.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's what
I have
Tracy's
to
doing.
steer it back.
Tracy's bringing us
to
back onto course.
where we need to be.
Yes, she's following the North Star.
Like Peter Pan.
She's going to find Jesus then.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
What else do we need to talk about, Tracy?
Oh, we're gonna have.
I'm
still have
just completely
t-shirts.
ignoring
I'd
you
like to
now.
talk about the kid that was this 8-year-old kid that drove to
Oh, that
Starbucks
was in
this
Ohio.
morning.
No.
I saw that.
Wait, that happened at Starbucks too?
Well, she drove to
You need
It was a
coffee.
Target in Ohio.
Target. Yeah, she wanted to get. She had
She
$400.
went through a roundabout.
She
Did
had
you know that?
$400. No, I didn't know that. That's what I want to talk
This
about.
little 8-year-old girl drove 11 miles in her parents' vehicle.
Do we know
Went
what the
through
vehicle
a
was?
roundabout.
I think it was a RAV4 or
It
some
was
kind
something like
of
an
Rogue,
SUV.
Toyota Rogue
Yeah,
or
it was
something, or
and it was
Toyota,
caught on
diesel.
the
I don't
dash
know.
cam. Somebody's dash cam caught this girl
This
sweeping
little kid
around.
driving by.
11,
Yeah, 8 years old.
8-year-old girl, 11 miles, only hit a mailbox, but went through a roundabout and everything. I couldn't even.
How'd she reach the pedals?
What do
That's
you
what I
mean
want
how'd
to
she
know.
reach the
How'd she
pedals?
listen?
A car like
How'd
that?
she reach them pedals? Because I
I was
got news
playing
for
in
you.
a sandbox at 8, and this girl's driving a Target.
She had to be a tall 8-year-old. That's all I can say.
If that car had been a stick, you need to get that girl in an F1 development program.
Right.
8 years old.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Moving on.
What did she go for? No, you brought it up.
All
We're
right,
on
okay.
it now.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I'm good.
I even
I'm
steered
good.
off track, so I
I'm
had
good.
to,
Let's continue.
But I was
Dave-
kind of amazed too. So.
Dave Rodenbaugh turns the show into the rocks. We're talking about 8-year-olds stealing cars.
That's right.
Come on,
Yep.
man.
Well, she didn't steal it. She just
What
borrowed
was she?
it.
Where did she go? Where
She
did
did
she
just
have to go? Where?
She had to go to Target.
They said she went. I heard that she wanted a Starbucks, so she went to Starbucks. But
Well,
you're
she
saying
may have stopped
The
by.
Starbucks is in the Target.
okay. Well, see now, it's like the KFC in Walmart.
And they walked in and found her buying
What?
stuff with her own money.
Yeah, she had $400.
$400.
I
Yeah.
know.
Where's this girl? Like,
She's my Pittsburghese is coming out pretty strong. She had $400 in her pocket.
oh my
Where'd she
God, that
get
was
off?
really good.
Are you both parents? I honestly don't
I
know.
am.
Okay.
He is not.
I
Okay.
am. I am. I have 3 fur babies.
Ragamuffin. Oh, dog. Okay.
Does that
Which,
count?
let me tell you, are different to deal with than actual children. But
They're still children nonetheless.
Do you dress them up?
Well, you
dress them up?
I mean,
Do you dress them up? Don't ignore the question.
do
you
I dress them up?
your pets?
I tried to put Buster in a
we
work
had a
shirt.
sweater for him last year.
Yeah, Tracy got him a sweater that said, what did it say?
Spoiled.
Spoiled or something? I don't know.
All right, Tracy, I'll ask you as a parent. Your 8-year-old steals your car and drives it to go get coffee. How much of you is terrified? How much of you is angry? But how much of you is a little bit proud of
I'm
pulling it
high-fiving.
off?
Yeah. I mean, I would be like, wow, but yeah, my
Pay for the mailbox.
it would
Yeah.
make me
High five.
physically ill thinking of her trip there.
Right.
Though,
It's one of
for the
those,
rest of
if
my
you
life.
tell me after, oh my God, what could have happened? But, dude, she's got $400 in her pocket. She can pay for a mailbox.
I mean, seriously, yeah. I mean, she's like, I'll pay for that. Don't you worry about it.
She's next Uber superstar. They're gonna snap her up.
She's gonna like, that mailbox need replaced anyways.
I'm gonna diminish the feat just a bit by pointing out if it happened in Ohio, that's dang flat.
A lot of stuff seems to be happening in Ohio. That's okay
Ohio.
with the world apparently lately.
You guys come in here and tell me she ran over a cat. Well, I'm just leaving.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's not, I have nothing to add.
Since when? Dave Rodenbaugh is here. Dave and Tracy.
My God, it's Eddie Crow. You are my favorite DJ. I'm telling you.
Why are you doing this?
That should be your...
He loves coming up here to talk to you.
That should be my moniker. Hi, Eddie Crow, Dave's favorite.
No, you should be, when you start the show, it should be, oh my God, it's Eddie Crow. That's how it should go.
If you can record that, then you wouldn't need to.
I'm recording right now.
Fantastic.
For blackmail.
You can, that's copywritten.
It's copyright.
Trademark.
Yeah. And that too, 2024. So if you need to use that, we're really getting off track here. Cruising the Ridge.
I've given up, dude. I lost control of my show within 5 minutes with Dale. I'm fine with that.
All right then.
All right.
Let's talk about
the Ridge.
let's talk about this building they're trying to sell in
Go ahead,
Beaver.
bro. Go ahead.
He's like, he's ready for you.
Hey, I called in this morning to Frank's show talking about that.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So
you really want to have that conversation?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Well, then don't bring it.
No, I don't.
We were having a
what
perfectly
did I say it
nice
sounded like
time.
to me, the whole situation?
Nepotism.
I
don't think it's nepotism.
You got to be related.
I think everybody knows somebody who knows somebody who wants to pat their back.
You have to be related for nepotism.
We were having a perfectly nice.
Yes,
that's what the term is.
Yeah, nepotism.
You have to be related? I thought you just had to be friends.
Favoritism is that. Nepotism's cousins.
Well, then we've got some favoritism going on.
It seems like it.
We were having a perfectly nice conversation about 8-year-olds stealing cars.
Yep.
And it went goofy.
But we're back on to Cruising with the Ridge.
David.
Why do you still do this? At the end of every year, seriously, hey.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
He's looking at me.
It's like trying to wrangle cats, man.
It's like playing cards with my sister's kids.
Remember when I came up here by myself?
It was a delight.
We didn't talk about 8-year-olds stealing cars.
No, we didn't. And I like that we branched out with that.
I do actually love the conversation when I'm in the room with you and David, because you guys, my cheeks hurt so bad after I leave. Because I'm laughing.
I'm trying to contain myself right now. I'm trying to be serious here. I don't know what's going on over here, but I'm trying to be serious.
All right, I'm going to be. I hope people are watching this because gestures have started to fly. At the end of every year,
geez. And he's not telling you.
At the end of every year, after you have car cruise season, when do you consider? Okay, yes, we'll do that again next year.
Oh, we've already had to start. Yes. We've already had to start putting it together. As a matter of fact,
we have our dates.
We have our dates set for next year. Would you like to know them?
It's what I live for.
I knew it.
We're going to keep with the third Saturday of every month.
Okay, that's all I need. That tell the dates.
May 17th, June 21st, July 19th, August 16th, and September 20th.
You getting all that?
I'm putting it in my calendar right now.
I can see that. Yep.
But if you need to keep up on anything that has to do with the car cruise, we have a Facebook page that we've been keeping all the updates going. And that's Cruizin the Ridge Car Cruise. Mm-hmm. If you just look that up on Facebook, give us a like and a share, and then you can keep up with all, change your following settings. You'll see when we're going to post events and things like that. Any highlights or event updates, so we post on there.
While we're being serious about this for a second, it's a blast to do these events. Talk about the sponsors, because you sponsor it. Again, Neha sponsors it. Without the sponsors and without the food, do we know what the food truck is for Saturday?
Yes, we do.
Okay, dokie. Now we're getting down to brass tacks.
Now we get the food.
It took us 5 tries, but now we know what the food trucks are.
We've got Chaotic Java coming back.
Good
They'll
call.
have your coffee, your E&KQ, your barbecue. Skyway Drive and ice cream, all your little ice cream novelties. And Pentown Dogs is going to have your hamburgers and hot dogs. He has lemonade, a whole little slew of different things going on in his truck. And all of our sponsors, we've got the best sponsors, I think. They've been very supportive this year. I hope they come back for next year, because we've got lots of other things that we've got in the works, some special
I'm
appearances and such.
I'm
that
going
we're
to
gonna-
venture a guess and say there are car cruises in Beaver County that aren't able to work a year ahead, or it isn't necessary maybe for them to
I don't
work
think
a
a
year ahead.
lot of people that do an event in general realize that you need to start like almost
It's not
8
just-
months
yeah,
before your event starts.
It's
Like,
not just seasonal.
You
It
can't
is
just say, hey,
annual.
you know what we're going to do next week?
Hey, let's have a car
Yeah,
cruise.
I'll probably take like
do
maybe
it
a
this
month off
afternoon.
of thinking about this, and then I'm going to be right back on it again for
She's
next
not
year.
taking any time off. You say you're taking time off. You're not. You're
From
gonna,
thinking about
you're-
it.
Oh,
I'm
you're
not
gonna turn
taking
your brain
time
off.
I'm going to turn my brain off
That's
and not think about car
Tracy's
cruise
brain is
stuff.
off right now.
And she still makes more
I'm
sense
curious
than
though.
others
Tracy
in the room.
said, "I'm curious."
Okay.
This is one of those things.
Explore your feelings. Go ahead.
So she says, "We have the best sponsors."
Yeah.
We do.
Has anybody ever said, "You know what? We have the worst sponsors." I
Yes.
don't know how we.
They just
I don't
don't
even know
talk
how we
about it.
survive. We have the worst sponsors.
No, I've seen some NASCAR guys. You know what? This Mountain Dew
Oh, yeah,
Chevy's
NASCAR.
a piece of crap. I have seen guys say, yeah, but
Car handle real good.
Yeah.
Just don't know what to do with my hands.
but
you
that's
know,
exactly
Well, when
it.
it comes down to your product failing, there's not really much more you can say
I'm
about
just
it.
curious, like so.
Yes, there have
Cruizin
been.
Ridge, we do have the best sponsors. I mean,
When you do that, you've already decided they're not going to be our sponsor anymore.
Oh.
But yeah, I've
Did
seen.
I do that?
No, not
okay.
at all. It's startling that you wouldn't know if you did that.
what did I do?
Sponsors
I
are
don't
your
even remember
friends.
what happened.
Well,
If
besides
they're-
like WBBP and us, we got AK Navas
yeah,
and
we're
all
the
this.
idiot on the sponsor list.
But no, there's no idiots in this group. So
Oh, you're
we
right.
got Alice
Everyone's
Custom,
wonderful.
All of Beaver County Radio.
Alice Custom Inc., Beaver Valley Auto Mall, Beaver County Transit Authority, Byrne Brothers Towing, Dwyer Custom Commercial Glass, Lisa Latham EXP Realty, Friendly Federal Credit Union, Fry Transportation Group, J. Young Refuge, Moon Township Ford, Mongoose Motors and Portage Trim, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Patriot Home Care, Rochester Shop and Save and True Value Hardware, Tusca Shop and Save, Stainless Revival, Unita Car Care, and William Murphy Funeral Home
This Saturday,
is the last one. I hope to see so many people there. We want to see motorcycles and trucks and semis,
do.
and
We're going out with a
if
bang.
it drives and makes noise, I want to see it.
I'm going to be there with my bicycle that Dave built for me
In the beaver suit,
in the beaver suit. You don't
Are you
ride
really?
that bike without the
it'd
beaver
be
you really
suit.
hot.
gonna be in
It's
that
gonna be
beaver
so
suit?
hot in the beaver
Yeah.
suit.
Have you washed it?
It's gonna be 81 degrees.
I hope it's going to be
personal.
hot. Have you washed it?
We got a pond out back, which is I'll just
Pool
dip it.
Or pond. Yeah, pond's probably
It'd be
better
good
for you.
Yeah, the beaver suit
Nice
matches
wet, stinky beaver.
matches the bike. You don't ride that bike
Ride a
without that
bicycle.
beaver
That's a
suit.
pretty bad bike.
I love that bike.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell the
Dave
story.
makes bikes on the side.
I'm going to tell the story, and then we got to do news. But the first one this year, the first car cruise, Dave, you showed up.
I did.
With I think you had your yellow one. I think that was the car you
My
brought.
car, my coupe, yeah.
Yeah, but you brought a bike, a blue Schwinn.
That was this year? That was last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on, Ed.
Oh, dude. But you brought this beautiful blue bike, ape hanger bars, sissy bar, my youth, and you let me ride it.
Yeah, he commandeered it. That's what he did.
I
He did.
stole-
I didn't let him ride
It's
it.
better to ask forgiveness than permission. I stole
That
the
is my
bike.
motto. I live by that.
I rode the bike. It was so much fun. And I told you, man, I want one of those if you keep an ear out. The next car cruise, the blue bike's there, and it's gold mostly. And the gold bike's there. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I want to ride that one too. And mine got that Springer front nose, which makes it terrifying to
Right.
ride. And it's like, what's that? And you go, oh, I made that. And you wouldn't let me pay you for it. You
Nope.
said these are parts that I had just laying around.
I have so many bicycle parts.
He's got a whole
It's so-
corner of his basement.
It's very weird.
Go
I
with
look
the
at it
term.
myself and I say, wow, this is kind of strange.
Well, you've added to my weirdness. I now have one bedroom of my apartment that is the bike room. There are 5 bikes lined up.
Yeah.
And you added to it.
Well, so I own a piece of property right next to my shop. I own a house that's nobody's in it. But it's literally full of stuff.
is it all old
Bicycles.
bikes?
Yeah.
Schwinn stuff.
Yeah. Mostly Schwinns.
All right. We've drifted completely away
Yeah.
from car. But I wanted to, people didn't know that story. and I tried to pay you.
You did.
And
Yeah,
you
I wouldn't
have
accept
anything
your
to-
money. Your cash ain't nothing but trash, brother.
Well, that Springer nose alone, it revitalized my terrifying youth. So I will have the bike, all the cars.
I think
will
that
be
one
here.
has white walls. And,
Oh yeah,
I know.
People say, well, it doesn't have the tall sissy bar. That's good. You know why? Tall sissy bar, you got to step through. That one just kind of slump over.
It's hard to throw your leg over a 4-foot sissy bar. Yeah.
It can be done, but it's embarrassing if you're
It
not
is.
wearing the proper
It's
shorts.
not very graceful. Yeah.
I'm not telling you how I know that. Dave and Tracy from Pennsylvania Hot Rods, the car cruise, cruising on the ridge this Saturday. It starts at noon, but the Beaver will be riding before that, which sounds like a horrible euphemism.
I know, right? You
Yeah.
shouldn't even go there.
Beaver County Radio and the Pennsylvania Hot Rod Company, along with AK Nahas, are teaming up to present Cruizin'